Threat pop-up bar is happening at the Eleanor. Joining us now is owner of the Eleanor and Roosevelt Room, Justin Lavenue, who is dressed for the occasion. My goodness, good morning.
I don't know what you're talking about.
This is just what you wear on a daily
exactly.
basis. Well, would you mind helping me out with my pirate gear? Oh.
I'd love it if you wore this for the
Thank you so much. Yes. I feel like I'm a part of the crew now.
Absolutely.
All right. This is an awesome pop-up bar, and this is all you. Tell me a little bit about the idea here.
Yeah, well, I shouldn't say it's all me. It's our whole crew.
Sure. But sometimes you do national things
Yes.
that are happening at other bars. This is an Eleanor special.
This is, yes. So this is a pop-up that we concepted ourselves and came up with over the course of many years, and we just launched it for the first time last year. So it's year 2, back bigger, better than ever. For those that don't know, Shipwrecked is a fully immersive, multi-room, multi-level, multi-sensory pirate-themed pop-up bar that we host at our event space, the Eleanor, which is downtown on West 5th Street, right next to our cocktail bar, the Roosevelt Room.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And so I know you've put a lot of love and heart into it. I can even just see from the table today, how fun was it to get into all this stuff?
So much fun, so much fun. I mean, we decorate it for 3.5 weeks, and it seems like it is a long time. About 2,000 total man hours go into just the decorations.
Wow.
It's wild, but we have a great time the whole time doing it. And once the pop-up gets kicked off, which we just opened on July 1st, we run through August 30th. It's just a blast. We have the best time, and people go all out for it.
Can I ask why pirate?
You know, it's just kind of fits perfectly into the summer theme. You know, you got some tiki style drinks, tropical drinks that come along with it, and who doesn't love that when it's 95, 100 degrees out? So
Something
it just
to
kind of
keep you
fit.
cool.
Yeah, we were tossing out a couple ideas. We almost did a disco pop up, but you know, we landed on pirate, and we're so glad we did because the response has been absolutely amazing.
Well, and the response last year was huge. So
Yes.
talk to me about how you've upscaled this year.
Well, okay, so thank you for asking. So this year, we actually added our mezzanine space, so there's an additional level to it. That mezzanine is open on Fridays and Saturdays. And then we also offer it for private events too. So
Cool.
bigger groups, things like that. It's available for rent. And,
That would be
Yeah.
a lot of fun as
Yeah.
a private party.
yeah, and we do it all different rooms. All the rooms have a different theme. So there's 3 total rooms inside. When you first walk in, it's like the below deck galley. And then the second room you walk into is like the main deck. So we've got a big ship mast and all the sails and everything in there.
Neat.
And then the upstairs mezzanine space is Blackbeard's quarters. So it's all decked out like the captain's quarters. Yeah,
Very
it's fun.
cool. Very cool. And I know that usually reservations are encouraged at the Eleanor and the Roosevelt Room. What would you say here?
Still encouraged. You know, if you know you're coming by on a specific date, time, we always recommend making a reservation through OpenTable. But otherwise, you know, we're fully warmly welcome walk-ins as well, you know?
Okay.
So
All right, good to know. And something I know about every single person that I see come through from the Roosevelt Room is that they are cocktail obsessed. So I'm guessing that you have hit, in addition to rum, all different types of liquors when you were putting together this
absolutely.
menu.
Again, great question. I appreciate it. Yeah, so the menu is large. We have 12 cocktails, 3 shots, 3 large format punches and bottled cocktails, 2
Cool.
non-alcoholics, themed beer, themed wine, themed food. So we got something for everyone, and we really want everyone to feel welcome. And speaking of everyone wanting to feel welcome, we actually also allow kids with their parents from 3 to 7 every day.
Oh, amazing. Because you did all this work, you want everybody to be able to see it.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's
I mean,
perfect for
they're
taking some
young.
family pictures and enjoying kind of the piratey vibe.
Little pirates in training, absolutely, yeah. Yeah.
I like that a lot. Okay, you're going to walk us through your One-Eyed Willie today.
Yes, so kind of one of the namesake drinks, the most popular cocktail on the menu. It's a pina colada riff, or a painkiller because it has orange juice in it.
I don't know if you know this, but a pina colada is actually my favorite drink.
You're gonna love
Yeah.
this.
All right, good
perfect.
news.
All right, so we're starting off with just a couple dashes of Angostura bitters, gonna give it some nice spice. We've got a little fresh orange juice here. We're just doing a little 1/2 ounce. Ooh.
There
All
we
right.
go.
Had a little
And I have to talk about your glassware as you're putting things together.
Yes.
My goodness, you guys have gone all out so that people have fun vessels for their cocktails.
Absolutely. Every drink is accompanied by a really special vessel that we, you know, painstakingly picked out for that drink so that you feel in theme. Like even down in the glassware, we want to feel like you're drinking out of a crystal chalice and not just
Feels
a
very
solo
piratey.
cup, right?
I love it. Yeah, a little tip of the hat.
Yeah.
Okay. So what have you just added here? Is it pineapple?
That is pineapple, yes, thank
Okay.
you. And then we have a mix. This is our batch. You know, we keep things batched so that we keep service moving quickly.
Sure.
This has a couple different rums and a little bit of coconut cream. And then the purple is a purple yam, also known as ube extract. So
Oh,
it
I
comes
love
out a purple
ube.
color.
You have done everything to make this the best drink on the planet
Yeah.
for me. You
There we
didn't
go.
even know you were doing it.
All right. So we're going to give it a little tiki shake, a little whip shake on some crushed ice.
Okay.
And from there, just garnish it up. So it's quick, it's fast, it's delicious, you know.
Are you using both light rum and dark rum?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Yeah, so a couple different types of dark rum, in fact, in this one as well.
Okay.
So we have
Lots
a really
of ways
funky
to keep it
Jamaican rum.
Spicy,
Yeah.
yeah.
You want to shake it?
I'll do my best.
All right.
Tell me if I'm doing bad. You
That's
can
perfect.
just say it.
It's a 3-second whip shake. You're done.
Okay,
That's actually
all right.
perfect. You got it. You got the good action to
Well,
it.
I wouldn't be able to pop that thing open, I'll tell you that.
Okay, so that gets dumped into the big skull mug here.
And the skull mug is amazing.
Yeah.
It's so much fun. Top it with a little extra ice.
A little more just to make sure all the, all the wash line's right. The garnishes are sticking out nice, and we got a fresh pineapple wedge. We have an orange wedge. We're doing a little bit of mint.
And we've got some bamboo leaves in back.
Yes, bamboo leaves as well. Good call. Thank you. Oops, you know what? Hold on. The pirate, I got to make sure I do this right, because
Do you know what?
otherwise.
This gives away Justin so well because he is really controlling when it comes in a good way to making sure that everything is perfect.
We got to make sure they look right, they look good, because people taste them with their eyes first, So
Absolutely.
every pirate deserves a good cocktail. And then we're just doing a little grated nutmeg on top.
Lovely.
And that is the One-Eyed Willie.
The One-Eyed Willie, look at this
Yes.
in a one-eyed cup. This is absolutely amazing. Okay, once I take a little drink of this, I'm gonna be sipping for a second. So why don't you tell me about getting a 10% discount? You're gonna have to work for it a little bit.
Yes, thank you. Okay, so we want everyone to come and have a good time and really come, fully
I'm gonna have to
immersed.
stop you.
Okay.
It's so good.
right,
It's
awesome.
so good. It tastes amazing.
Thank you. I'm so glad. So we actually offer a 10% discount for anyone that comes in full pirate garb.
Okay.
And we're not talking just an eye patch.
All right, so
you gotta come.
there's a difference here.
Yeah. You got to beat me. That's the
Okay,
hope, right?
all right. Well, and he has a sword around his waist, everybody. He has like
A little scope, just for
scope.
keeping a lookout, making sure that.
I love that.
Hey,
You've
everyone
gone
at
full
home. How you
pirate,
doing?
and you even have rings like Johnny Depp would wear. I mean, you've gone with the mustache and everything.
This is the hope, right? People come, they're looking to have fun, they feel like they're in theme. And we also actually, speaking of which, we do a costume contest that's running
Okay.
through August 15th.
Okay.
$500 gift card for every best dressed pirate, and then every best dressed crew. So
Okay.
a $500 gift card for each. So if you come with a big group of friends, submit as individuals, submit as a big crew, and then by August 15th, we'll know who the winner is, and you
Sounds
get a
like a
nice
ton
gift
of
card that's
fun.
applicable to Shipwreck, to Eleanor, to Roosevelt Room. You can bring it by our Christmas pop-up Miracle on Fifth Street. It's just good for wherever you
And
want
we've
to
got to have you back for Miracle.
Yeah,
we miss
thank
you,
you.
Justin.
I
Okay, it's
appreciate
so good to see you. Thank you so much. For more information and to book your reservation, visit shipwreckedbar.com. The following portion of Studio 512 is sponsored by CRS Marble and Granite. If you're looking to put natural stone, porcelain, or quartz in your home, CRS Marble and Granite wants to make sure you find the right fit. Zachary Cortez is here with some tips for us today. My very first question for you, Zach, is what makes CRS Marble and Granite different than other countertop suppliers?
So here at CRS, we kind of handhold the client to choose the material that they're interested in. We give them the pros and cons of everything and kind of make it an easier process so it's not so stressful.
Well, and I know you guys are expanding at this time, so it's more important than ever that you guys are one-on-one with clients. But
Oh,
that's
yes.
really important to you.
Yes, definitely, yeah, because it can be an overwhelming experience when you first walk into a showroom. So.
Well, and I'll say the showroom is absolutely gorgeous, even just what we're standing
Oh,
in
yeah.
front of here. What am I looking at?
So this is a quartzite called Cristallo, and it's one that you can backlight. People have done for countertops, bar areas, so it's a really unique stone.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Okay. How is the inventory in your warehouse sourced?
So everything is sourced from all over the world. Our owners go out to the quarries and get to select the blocks that they bring back for us to sell to clients.
All right, let's talk about how many countertop options there are out there today. As you said, it can be a touch overwhelming if you don't have the right help. How do clients know what material is right for them?
So we kind of ask them questions as we're walking. We kind of see what they're kind of gravitating towards, very low maintenance options such as quartz, or if they're wanting something a little more unique and timeless to do natural stone. So it just depends on the project. And as we're walking with the clients, we kind of get an idea of what they will like.
What's trending right now in design?
So right now, neutrals and warm tones have been very popular for the last couple of years. I know a couple of years ago it was whites and grays that kind of went out of style. It'll come back eventually, but right now the neutrals and warm tones. One of the most popular stones is Taj Mahal. It's a quartzite, and that one is a very highly sought after material. That one that is just durability-wise, it works, and it's timeless and elegant in design, so you can't go wrong.
Well, we've talked about natural stone, we've talked about quartz. What would be a situation where someone might want porcelain?
So porcelain is another option. It's been fairly recently more popular over the last couple years. People like to do it for fireplace surrounds, backsplash shower surrounds, but it also can be used as a countertop.
Do people need an appointment to come in?
So that's a good thing. No appointment necessary. We're open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, Saturdays 9 to 2, and then we're in North Austin, 2301 Scarborough Drive, Suite 360. People can just walk in anytime.
You guys do great work here. I'm so appreciative. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Stop by the showroom Monday through Saturday to see what stone fits your needs and see everything they have to offer at crsgranitetexas.com. The preceding portion of Studio 512 was sponsored by CRS Marble and Granite. Okay, y'all, those beautiful beachy summer waves you see on gals in commercials and movies are often the work of a little boost, hair extensions. Here with some tips and types for us today is Jade Pullman of the Studio GTX with her model Megan. Y'all, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Lovely to have you both here. So let's get into the hair extension world. Talk about our options nowadays, Jade.
So we have, hair extensions have come a long way over the years. We have several different options. Each client comes in, we do a consultation, and it really depends on your lifestyle, your hair density, what we're working with, because each client's going to have a different hair extension that's catered to them.
Yeah, absolutely. And there are more options than I realized even as I'm looking at this table. Let's talk about these first two, which are wefts. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
These are going to be your sew-in wefts. This is going to be a volume weft.
Ooh.
Oops, I'm so sorry.
So voluminous, it
Yes.
came right out of my hands. But this has got a lot of volume to it. It is a
Yes.
hefty boy.
Sometimes you can just put one row in just to give you that volume and a little bit of length. And then these are my personal favorite. These are the Infinity Wefts, which you can stack. You can see they don't have that mustache that you get with here. So they're less itchy, a lot more lightweight, but you can still get that density and the length as well.
So what I'm hearing about these is that you play with these a little bit more. You do more of them in order to
Yes.
wind up with the same
Yes.
amount of like volume at the end.
Well, and they're more flexible too, because someone who has more fine hair, they can still get a sew-in, which traditionally these are going to be a little bit too heavy for them.
Okay.
They are now able to get a sew-in, and then we can just put only like 2 rows of these.
Ah, okay, I gotcha. All right, this looks to me, I'm gonna say, like a tape-in.
Yes,
is
that
it
is
a
a
tape-in?
tape-in.
Okay, because
Yes.
it's got this little row of tape going across the front. I will say, I have a girlfriend who used tape-ins, and I was shocked at how well they worked.
Yes.
Because you hear tape, and you're thinking, no way it'll last through one single shampoo. You're wrong.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, so tape-ins are great, especially for fine hair. They're also great for, let's say, you know, you got a bad haircut, or maybe you just have a little bit of hair loss. You can fill in spaces and not necessarily have a whole entire head. You can do a whole entire head of those. They look beautiful. They lay really flat on the head. They look really natural.
Okay, and we're going towards more natural options as well. So this, to me, is a K-tip. Is that right?
This is an eye tip.
This
So
is an eye tip.
Yeah, so
okay.
this is going to, you're going to have a full head of these, which kind of has like a little bit of a shoelace type of.
Yeah, it's teensy at the top.
And then a bead is going to be clamped to that with your natural hair, and then you'll have that movement. They're not my favorite. I wouldn't recommend that just because you have a full head of beads and it can be a little bit uncomfortable.
Sure.
I would more choose the K-tips, which is
Okay.
my absolute favorite.
This is the K-tip.
Yes.
And K stands for keratin,
Yes,
correct?
there's a keratin bond at the top. When I install these, we even like cut them in half sometimes, maybe into 3, because we match the density of your hair to the amount of hair that we're putting on. So it's a very natural, seamless look, 360-degree movable. You don't have to get them moved up or anything. Stay in for 3 to 4 months, and then you fully replace the set.
And then you get a new set, okay? And then they're heated up and they're wrapped around the hair strand, is
Yeah,
that correct?
yeah, we have a little tool, and you heat it up, tap it, spin it, and it just lays so perfect.
Wonderful. Okay, why would someone choose extensions? I was surprised to hear you say off camera that people don't actually often pick for length.
Yes, most people are going to pick for density. Megan, for example, has pretty long hair. She does get a little bit of length out of these extensions, but for the most part, we're adding a lot of density.
Okay, Megan, your hair looks gorgeous.
Thank you.
You point right to the person who did the work, right, Jade? Also, something is like, is this a natural red for you, Megan?
Ooh, you're calling me out. No, it's not.
Is it not?
But I get that a lot.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
it looks so natural, and the extensions are blended so well that I know you're doing color work.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So talk to me about how all of that is possible.
Yeah, so when someone comes in and wants their hair done, we do a full consultation. You can come in and want the same color hair you have currently, or you could want to change it up. We're going to custom color match you and then blend the extensions. Every time you get an extension install, you have to blend them. So don't be scared when you see your hair getting cut off a little. It has to happen if you want it to look natural and seamless and perfect.
That's a really good point. There might be scissors being broken out,
Yes.
but like you will still walk away with lengths.
Yes.
And so what type of extensions does Megan have in her hair?
So Megan has 2 rows of sew-in wefts. Here, maybe go this way a little bit. She's got 2 rows of sew-in wefts. Another thing I do with my clients is do some K-tips on the side. Megan likes to get in and out. She's a makeup artist on the move. She travels a lot for work, so she wants a quick install, quick move ups, get in and out of the salon.
Gotcha. Okay, and you make that really easy. And I want to ask about the other services that you offer, because you specifically do Bellamy extensions. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we have several stylists at the Studio GTX. We can use any brand hair extensions. I like working with Bellamy. I think it's the best brand.
Are they human hair?
Oh yeah, fully human hair, amazing quality. We also do coloring, balayage. The only thing we really don't do is perms up there.
Do you know what? And perms, how often have you been asked to do one? It's kind of fallen by the wayside.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I've gotten asked a few times recently, which
No way.
surprised me.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's like it was the days of like Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. They were using crimpers,
It's more
and
the
everybody
teenage
wanted
boys.
to like have that back.
Yeah, it's more the teenage boys who want the fade with the little curl up top.
No way.
Yes.
How about it? Okay,
Yes.
well, lots of fun stuff though at the Studio GTX. And Megan, you look absolutely fantastic. Just have to tell you, Jade, you're doing a great job.
Thank you.
Thank
I
you so
appreciate
much.
it.
We appreciate it, guys. Book yourself a consultation or appointment now by going to thestudiogtx.com and follow at HairXJSimone. The following portion of Studio 512 is sponsored by Texas State Technical College. Texas State Technical College offers advanced manufacturing programs like automation and robotics, industrial maintenance, and semiconductor technology. Kelly Koch is here to tell us more about them. And Kelly, how is TSTC adapting its programs to ensure local students are ready for these advanced incoming jobs?
Sure. Thank you, Rosie, for having us. So the reason Texas State Technical College was created, our mission is very simple: to put Texans into great paying jobs. We were actually created by the Texas legislature in 1965 to meet the technological needs of Texas at that time. And that's what we do today. We work with industry to meet the technology, the skilled jobs that are needed in today's workforce.
Okay, and you recently broke ground on a $47 million manufacturing technology center. What will this expansion mean for the campus's capacity, and how critical is semiconductor training to the future of the Central Texas workforce?
Yes, so it's going to be our manufacturing technology center, and it's going to be over 70,000 square feet. And it's going to house our industrial maintenance program that we already have, but starting in the fall, we're going to be also offering our semiconductor technology program and also our automation and robotics. Now, our new building, which we're super excited about, will not be ready until spring of 27. And this is due to all of the semiconductor industry coming to Central Texas, because again, at the end of the day, TSTC, we meet industry needs through workforce development.
How do you accommodate non-traditional students or adult learners who need to balance class with family?
Sure. Absolutely. The majority of our population is traditional students, but being an adult educator, we also have a place for our adult learners to upskill and reskill. And they can do that in numerous ways. In addition to offering day classes, we also offer evening classes if they need to work during the day. We want to make sure that our students are successful when we place them in industry, and we're going to students in any way we can to ensure they get that certification or that degree.
So for parents and high school students in Central Texas who want to get a head start on a lucrative career without major debt, what pathways or dual credit opportunities do you guys offer right now?
We have dual credit pathways where students can actually start in high school and they can graduate or with a certification with that program that we're partnering with them. It can be not only in advanced manufacturing, but we also have HVAC, precision machining technology. Please go to our website at tstc.edu to get more information on that.
Really fascinating stuff today, Kelly. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Rosie.
Learn more at tstc.edu. The preceding portion of Studio 512 was sponsored by Texas State Technical College. We are working our way through summer, and our resident foodie, Ali Khan, is back again with his latest monthly recommendations. Ali, good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, today we're going ramen first.
Yeah,
Talk
we
to me.
are. So I'm really excited because Ramen del Barrio kind of set waves as this little Mexico meets ramen. Not really a pop-up, but it was inside an Asian market in North Austin, Hannah World Market, right?
Oh, yeah.
And magnificently delicious. And over the years, he's really kind of honed his stuff. He shut down so he could open a brick and mortar. It opens, soft opens tonight. It opens this weekend. And I'm so excited about it because I've had it over the years. And it's one of those things where when I've had some of the most complex tastes in my life, I don't get it right away. I'm like, I understand it and I don't understand it. But he's improved it and he somehow, it is amazing. He does this ramen that's carnitas tonkatsu. So that rich, milky, fatty pork broth.
Sure.
But then with carnitas, and he marries like the heat, it makes it all work so well. His menu's gonna get a little bit more ambitious and it's affordable. I have a big prediction. I think this guy is going to bring home some gold in the next few years. Ooh. Yeah, I think he's, this is probably one of the more exciting and approachable restaurants Austin has, period, full stop.
And I know your son's big on noodles, so
He is
this
so
makes
weird.
it a family-friendly meal.
He is, well, this is so funny. He's a bit of a traditionalist. So he's actually like, yeah, I don't know about that, but I'm going to convince him. But his tacos are amazing too, because he does the yakitori, like the little skewers.
Okay, so
but
he
the
does tacos as well.
Oh my God, they're so good.
Oh, they're really
They're
good.
so good.
Okay.
It's I think going to be a restaurant to watch for foodies. Yeah.
Okay, all right, put a pin in this because
yeah.
Ali is good at finding like the next big thing.
Yeah.
Okay, Fish Shop. Tell me about that. Two
Fish
easy
Shop.
words.
Yes, so it's over on East 6th Street. The chef there, he used to be at, oh my God, what's that little French word? Justine's Brasserie.
Okay.
He is originally from California, and he wanted to do seafood like you get on the Pacific. So what do you do when you're in the middle of Texas? You ship it all in. Mm-hmm. This comes at a price,
Of
you know
course
what I
it
mean?
does.
But it is literally like, squid from Monterey. I mean, he really does an exceptional job of sourcing the seafood. He's got some happy hours, so you can swing in there, maybe catch some deals. But I think like most chefs these days, they're aware that people do love their comfort food. Mm-hmm. So yes, he's not the first person to do a chef-driven Filet-O-Fish, but hot damn, it's a damn good one. It is a Filet-O-Fish of your dreams.
Okay, good to know. All right, this lit up the office
Yeah,
chat
yeah.
today. I'm excited about this. You actually want to talk about HEB barbecue.
I know, right? So
it's
here,
big.
HEB, the supermarket, you go there maybe once a week. I think I go there 4 times a week. Right?
Yeah, right, yeah.
They have barbecue. I think at one point they had it and then it like slowed down or it stopped. I don't know if it was COVID or maybe my HEB had a bit of a remodel. A couple years ago, I was like, I'm gonna shoot some barbecue videos, hit up some restaurants. I'm like, let's do HEB barbecue on a whim. Literally sandwiched amongst having some of the more notable barbecue places that people travel great distance for. I'm sitting here having HEB barbecue going, this is kind of like not that bad. It's actually like really good. Also, It's a great place to get drinks.
Expectations were low, which I
Yeah.
think helps because then you walk in, you're not expecting much.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, you get to be blown away by flavor.
You know, I'll tell you something, Rosie. I'm a straight shooter. I'm going to tell you this. Like, you know, the sausage, they don't make their own sausage. They're literally pulling it from the market. You know what I mean? And the guy's like, don't get sausage. But the fried okra is really darn solid.
fried okra.
Their chicken tenders are very, very respectable. And the brisket is legit. If you were in non-barbecue parts of this country and you had that brisket, you'd be like, this is like the best in town. It's zero line. They have beers on draft. I mean, I'm talking like jellyfish for $6. I'm giving away the biggest secrets. It's the
Winehouse.
biggest secret, you
Yeah.
know? And I will say this too, a big thing I've been doing, especially on YouTube, is talking about food prices and what are value. And that's a legit value. You can just waltz in. Look, you're gonna go to H-E-B anyways.
Yeah.
Do you need milk?
You can
Get
pick up some
brisket.
stuff on the way home.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a win-win. I've
Okay.
seen chefs do it. I've seen chefs literally go there. They're getting like 2 baskets full of groceries, and they're still getting that H-E-B barbecue.
Oh.
When you know, you know.
When the chefs do it, I think
Yeah.
it's fair to say
No
that
shame.
it's good
No
stuff.
shame.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to do something really horrible to you, and I'm going to put you on the spot.
Oh.
Okay, the discussion in the office was better or worse than Rudy's.
Okay. I will, full disclosure, I've only had Rudy's once at a catered party.
Okay, which is maybe not the most ideal way to
But is
consume
it really going to be that much better? I'm putting my money on H-E-B barbecue.
Okay, all right.
But I mean, what a great side by side.
yeah.
Should we do a remote? Let's do a remote. We're doing a remote.
We're going to see what Rudy's is like versus
Blind tasting.
H-E-B
Can you
barbecue.
imagine?
Oh, it sounds
That
really
would be
good
awesome.
to me.
What a segment.
All right, and something that I haven't heard of before is Apartment 115.
Yes. So there's this lovely little wine shop over on 7th Street. I mean, it's more of a wine bar, and they have a couple tables where they do a tasting menu, or you could eat at the bar. And the wine list is just really, really epic. Some of my friends in the food world were like, hey, we want you to check this place out. I had just come back from Spain, where the wine flows like water over there. And I got a real taste for it. When we get into these dog days of summer, it really is nice to have something like thirst quenching that's an alcoholic beverage. And what's great is, I mean, this is a wine list that's like, the wine list is like 6 times the size of the menu. I mean, it's one of the deepest wine lists I think you'll find in Austin. And yeah, they're gonna have some really rare stuff that'll easily sail into the 4-figure territory. But he has bottles of wine for like $40.
Okay.
That ain't bad.
It's not bad.
And these are,
And
you know,
good
this is
food
his
to go
jam.
with.
Yes, and they have a whole tasting menu too, which is really nice. But I think what's really interesting is, and I learned this, you know, really being in Europe, is wine can drive the food as much as the food can drive the wine.
We'll have to
And
leave
I
it
think
there.
that's where
It's
that's
good
worth it.
stuff.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Let's
thank
go
you,
get some
Ali.
wine.
For more from Ali and all of his food tips, visit AliKhanEats.com. The following portion of Studio 512 is sponsored by Syntex Foundation Repair. If you're looking for the expertise of a company that's been in Central Texas for over 30 years, you're in luck. Mike Hanahan, sales manager with Syntex Foundation Repair, is here to share tips for homeowners. So Mike, what are the most common signs that a Central Texas homeowner might have a foundation problem?
When you start seeing doors and windows, doors don't close correctly, windows don't open and close. If you have a brick house on the outside, there's either going to be stair stepping in the brick, or you'll see they put a cold joint in there. You'll start to see that separate, or cracks in your slab. Some of the other things, sheetrock cracks, as well as sometimes your house starts to tilt and you won't even notice it, but the doors ghost open or close.
What makes Central Texas soils so challenging for foundations? This I'm really interested in.
Central Texas soils are super expansive. So when it rains, it's like a sponge in the sink. When it rains or when you get it wet, it expands, and when it dries, it shrinks. And it's basically what the soil underneath your house is doing. But that up and down movement season over season just gets worse and worse and worse.
Syntex has been around for over 30 years. What sets y'all apart?
We were started back in 1992 by a guy by the name of Ben Cooper. He ran it for until he passed away, and then he sold the company to 3 of the guys that worked for him. And we still run it as a family business. We do offer a lifetime warranty, and the warranty is for the lifetime of the structure.
How does a typical foundation repair project work? Basically, what can a homeowner expect?
So we start with when you give us a call, we dispatch a field technician to come out. I did bring my zip level. We use these. They're to measure. It's basically like an altimeter. So we measure. We find a starting point and we measure, looking for deviations. We just go after the areas that need work right now. So some companies will come in and they'll tell you put piers all the way around the house and inside, and it's very disruptive. If the house is out of tolerance, we will pier those areas that need to be fixed right now, because the rest of the house may not ever move.
What's one piece of advice you'd give a homeowner who thinks they might have a foundation issue?
I would say give us a call. We provide free estimates. It's better to get it checked out, have that peace of mind knowing that there's nothing wrong with the house, than it is to let it go, because the longer you wait, the more it's going to cost you.
Mike, thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, thank you.
Visit WeLevelIt.com or call the number on your screen to schedule a free inspection. The preceding portion of Studio 512 was sponsored by Syntex Foundation Repair. Welcome back. There's a new platform on the block started by a local female entrepreneur that helps you find your hobby, find your people. Alex Frankel Silverman is here to tell us about her business, Solaris. We're excited to have you, Alex.
Thank
Good
you so
morning.
much for having me.
Yeah, tell me about Solaris. This is your big dream. What's the idea here?
Yeah, so basically you have Uber for rides, you have Airbnb for stays, you have TaskRabbit for task, but there's no go-to place to find your hobby or interest, which is crazy that it's 2026 and it's so scattered. It takes forever to research.
And you go back and forth and you try a little place out. Maybe you didn't like the vibe, you didn't like the people.
Yeah.
You have to go back to ground zero to try again.
Yeah, or you find a class that you really like and a studio that you like, and they only offer that type of class.
Yeah.
And they don't offer like anything else. And so what's great is like we have creative arts, we have food and drink, we have fitness and wellness. So like you can find everything for group and for group privates.
And a big deal here, of course, is so many transplants in Austin. So
Yes.
a lot of people need to be introduced to our city. Was that something you thought about when you were putting together this app?
Yes, my husband and I have moved like 7 times in
Wow.
like 7 years. And so it's something that I always think about. It's like, it's hard to make friends as an adult. And, we're getting to an age, so, at least I am, where it's like, I don't want to go out and go drinking
don't
all
worry.
the time.
Me too, I'm there.
And it's like, I want to meet friends like in a natural way where I can meet them by doing some kind of hobby that I like or an interest, mahjong or watercoloring. And so, yeah, I just felt like if I wanted this, probably a lot of other people did too.
I think you are filling a need. So let's talk about some of the activities that are available. You did just mention Mahjong, so huge right now.
Yes.
And watercoloring, what a fun idea.
Yes, so I actually will be teaching both of these on Solaris.
No way.
Yes, so Mahjong, I've already taught a couple Mahjong classes on there. And so, yeah, we have watercoloring, we have tarot, we have pickleball, I mean, you name it, wine tasting, sushi making. Yeah, you can find anything on there.
I like that it's not just arts and crafts, because I'm going to say it tends to go more
Yes.
of the ladies,
Yes.
right? Because we're more like girls who are looking for friends, who are willing to do a quiet craft together. But the fact that you have pickleball as an option, these drink making classes, it's an opportunity for people to meet each other, maybe organically, which is so different.
Yes. And actually, it's so funny because we're finding that like guys want to be doing these things. They just don't know where to start. And so this kind of is like that gateway of like, no, it's not just arts and crafts. It's one of our guys is actually going to be doing a movie book club. So you watch a
Cool.
movie and then you talk about it like with other guys and like Fight Club and like other movies like that. And so, this is like a way where, yeah, it's not just for women.
I like that. So who are you looking for to be the audience for this app? Is it people who are just new to the city, or is it people who are trying to reacquaint themselves maybe?
It's anybody. I mean, this is something where like if you're looking for a hobby, if you are curious to like try something new, you are our target audience, sorry.
No, absolutely. How do we get started with the app?
So I've always been into hobbies. Ever since a bad breakup, I got super into hobbies. I was like, I'm not gonna be a boring person anymore. And I was waiting for something like this to happen because I put a lot of research into it. And then my husband and I were living in Mexico for 6 weeks, and I had Montezuma's Revenge.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yes.
She wasn't feeling her best,
I was
everyone.
not feeling well at all. And it was about 4 a.m. and I had just quit my job in the music industry, and I was just trying to figure out like what I wanted to do next in life. And I was like, well, what do I love? Hobbies. What is a way that I can make money doing what I love? And this idea came to me with Montezuma's Revenge at 4 a.m.
I'm impressed that you were able to be that creative at that sort of time of day, feeling like that.
I was a little delusional at the moment, and it worked out.
But it worked out, and it's launched in the last couple of weeks. So tell me about how that's gone so far.
It's gone really, really well. Better than I expected, which I'm like super excited about. We have had so much engagement, like so much positivity from the community. We've already had a bunch of events. We've had a few classes sell out. And so, yeah, the city's shown up.
Oh, I like to hear that. And you are looking for people who can lead classes, right? Or people who just want to attend. So there are a couple of different groups of people you're looking for to join this platform.
Yes. So it's the same idea as kind of like Uber or Airbnb or something like TaskRabbit, like I mentioned earlier, where people can sign up to become a guide. And what's great is they don't just have to teach one thing. Like Mahjong, I don't have to just teach Mahjong. I can teach watercoloring as well, or pickleball. I can teach anything I'm good at. And I don't have to be necessarily an expert, like we'd call our instructors guides, because they're just guiding you through something new.
Okay, sounds good to me. It sounds like a lot of fun. And just real quickly, you've got something coming up, Sunset Hobby Club, that's going to be happening real shortly.
Yes, on the 22nd at 6:30 p.m. in Zilker. Bring a hobby, bring a friend, bring a blanket, bring a beverage, come join us and try something new.
You're going to meet some new friends as well. I think that's super awesome. We appreciate your time, Alex.
Thank you so much.
Search for hobbies, journeys, interests, a whole lot more at exploresolaris.com.